Good morning, guys. I am so relieved to see the lambs are still here this morning. That means our electric polywire reel fence works. All right, guys, here we go. Come on out. And there goes our free ranger. Hey, the food's over here. Let's see if we did any better with eggs today. Nope. No. What? Nope. Nada. I'm having a problem with the feed. Some of their food from 2 days ago is still out there and they haven't touched it, and the problem is the yellow jackets are swarming it. There's a ton of yellow jackets in there now. They don't seem to be bothering the chickens, and that's not why they're not eating their food. I really don't feel that I've given them too much. I mean, the rule is about 1/3 of a pound per bird. I've given them a decent amount of food scraps with that, and they really haven't done a whole lot with the food scraps either. They've left a lot of the eggshells for calcium. Is it the stress from the move a few days ago that they're eating less? Maybe I am just overfeeding them. I need to get a scale and kind of weigh it out. Well, they seem to be going at it a little bit more. Some people have mentioned mixing in the mineral supplements or the diatomaceous earth in with their alfalfa, and I've tried this before, both the salt and diatomaceous earth, and all I get left at the end is a pile of salt and diatomaceous earth at the bottom. I have not tried it with the kelp meal yet, so I did sprinkle some kelp meal in here this morning just to see if maybe they'll eat some of that with their alfalfa. Hey, white butt, how you doing with only that one horn there, buddy? Perhaps a better name for you is unicorn. Well, it looks like the boys are finished. Let's see how they did with their kelp meal. Yep, bunch of kelp meal left. I got the mower again so I can cut down the rest of this knapweed and open this pasture up to the sheep. And maybe I'll even get on this side too. We'll see how it works out with time. I just saw this guy crawling right in front of my path as I was mowing. For those of you that don't know, this is a praying mantis. These are cool bugs. I don't want to run him over. Go on up. Well, I'd say this is a lot better looking. How about you? I even got down all that waist-high knapweed that was all along the shoulder of our driveway here. Got way out to there as well. With this area now clear, I can extend our polywire reel fencing out and really bring the sheep out here. Give them lots of hay to eat since there's not a lot of forage on the ground. This is the western border of our property. The property line is actually not the fence, it's this utility box here. So the neighbor mows the strip right there that's part of his land. I brought the mower over here. I got several passes on our side of the property to try to bring the weeds back a little bit further from his property. And as I was going along, looking at the different patches of tansy as I was mowing, I noticed there were several patches that about half of the patch was withered, dried, and dying, and the other half was doing fine and thriving. And you see here, the bottoms look like they're all shriveled and burned up, and then the tops are doing fine. This leads me to believe that the neighbor is coming through here on his mower or with a sprayer and just spraying actually onto our property as far as he can to kill as much of the tansy as he can. Of course, it doesn't actually kill it, so it's not really doing any good, except he's getting a bunch of chemicals on our property. All the other tansy everywhere else on the property, further east from the property line, is doing just fine. It doesn't have any evidence of that. Wow, do you see what I mean about those yellow jackets? One of our viewers, Kalia Emery, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name, noticed the gap in the doorway of the chicken tractor. Of course, with a gap of that size, there's a little concern about some of the smaller predators getting in there and taking out the chickens. I shared that concern and asked for a recommendation about filling the gap, and the recommendation was to basically rip a 2x2 to size to fill that gap and stick it in there. So I'm going to give that a try. I apologize for the unorthodox wrap-up session here, but we had some issues earlier. I tried ripping the 2x2 and I pretty much maimed it. It didn't come out right. Sadly, I didn't catch it on video either, but I came inside afterward, cleaned up, had lunch. Then later on in the day, we had a power outage. In the evening, I went out to secure the chickens as they were starting to roost. I went to the back just to check to see if there are any eggs, and I noticed there were 2 hens in the nesting boxes. It looks like they're using them for roosting and not egg laying. I pulled the box open and I shooed one out, and there was a beautiful, perfectly clean egg in there. Of course, I collected it. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.